E fala família, hoje estamos aqui novamente com The Outer Worlds 2. E bem, vamos ir para o próximo sistema solar, para o próximo planeta desse sistema. Bom, essa parte aqui a gente corta do loading, né?
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Cara, que falou da minha... Ele falou da minha negócio lá, do meu paratóxico lá de joelho quebrado. Bom. Não tem muito o que eu falar contigo não, mano. Fica tranquilinho aí. Deixa eu ir lá e decolar a nave. Ué. Dá pra gente decolar a nave. A viagem para a Cordilheira Dourada. Você encontrou informações de Agostinho Frais. Tem aliados em algum lugar chamado Cordilheira Dourada.
Careful now.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine de Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
The Order of the Ascendant awaits us on Golden Ridge, Commander.
Ok. Vamos lá.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by... Additionally, we are
Pulei sem
also
querer.
able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as the Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Beleza, não tem nada demais. Bem, meu microfone deu algum treco nele antes da gravação aqui que eu não entendi nada. Ele tá muito mais sensível que o comum. O comum é foda, né? Do que o comum. E... bem... isso não é legal, né? E se, sei lá, minhas frases cortar ou alguma coisa, sei lá, alguma coisa acontecer, sei lá. Sei lá o que pode acontecer, na verdade. Se alguma coisa aconteceu, você já sabe, né? Algum bagulho deu no meu microfone. Eu espero que essa seja uma passadinha mais leve que o outro. Eu aperto o M pra entrar no mapa e não entra no mapa, mano. É doido. E essa sensibilidade toda cagada. Eu entro no menu, ela fica redonda a sensibilidade. Não entendo por quê. Ai.
Notice. The following points of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Mercy, Alexandra Monastery. The high lethality event detected. Please consult with Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
Attention passengers. You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your... Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
This station's sure gone to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
Relatório, Lara. Ué, jogo bom. Paredes invisíveis como sempre. Paredes invisíveis, né? É foda. Tudo de uma parede invisível para acabar. Agregar.
This is your 2006 reminder. Personal item with you at all times.
Pra onde que eu... Que minha seta indicando eu não consigo. Isso. Peguei um tablet.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next train arrives.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody
Óbvio que eu
was
preciso
eager
de
to take
8.
sides.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher
Não
mech.
adianta ficar upando esses negócios,
Watching.
né?
Always watching. Many have left for
Matriarch's
Matriarch's
mercy
mercy,
lies directly
seeking
ahead.
refuge with the Order.
This unit is ready to proceed when you are, Commander.
Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself
Muitas
may
vozes.
disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the
Somebody help
Sentinel.
us! Anybody,
you
please!
darn
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varak, please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please. Thank you.
Ajudar, mano. Eu não tento devagar demais, cara. É um pouquinho. Sei que aconteceu um acidente aí, mano. Vocês foram atacados e tal, mas... Filho da puta, ele era...
How are you still upright over there? Wasted. On your command.
Pra pegar aquilo ali do dano da minha granada, tá dando em toda a área, é meio bom, né?
Took it a few quick slow, Commander.
Uma arma nova. De assalto em rajadas.
Exponential increase in local population detected, and max occupancy exceeded.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy we should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your... Welcome to Matriarch. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. I thought the name... Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have...
Deixa eu ver falar o porquê que é uma zona de exclusão. Vou ver sem querer. Como é que eu vou descer pista?
Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Ok, é roubo. Eu vou saber se o negócio é roubo ou não.
If we factor for random elements.
Na dúvida, não olho nem o item.
Apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something? Typically, no. And the abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare to show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations. I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions. Then back to it.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions.
Esqueci que eu posso roubar a qualquer momento. Podemos dar tudo.
Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugee. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their day. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail. Oh dear, I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's, as I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle. If you've enjoyed my peroration, make sure to tune into the Ask a Vicar segment on Grand Plan Wireless for more
Essa era melhor. Você parece que foi estrutura improvisada. Daria de engenharia 5.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole... Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be. Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
A healthy degree of circumspection remains advised. Newly
Talvez sem querer.
introduced species deposited here by Auntie's choice have been determined to be territorial, toothsome, and aggressive. Travelers are instructed to closely monitor their surroundings at all times whilst peregrinating outside inhabited areas. Those choosing to heed said forewarnings are predicted to have a 14.7% higher chance of survival.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Aqui?
By the... Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in... Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free...
Cura 725 de vida ao longo da duração. De envenenamento, bronzeânio. Receita para essência de vigor quilo.
Thank the
Peraí, tem outra
architect.
coisa ali.
I knew you'd be back. My supply...
450 de vida ao longo da duração. Dispositivo que concede uma cura moderada ao ser usado. Eu não posso olhar pra nada.
The universe does not orient itself.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order... I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events... Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct? We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and none of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense. The former are generalized forecasts for groups or settlements. The latter are usually some are handled by one of the more senior seers in a region. But with Seer Wiley's days taken up advising the abbots, and regrettably I have built up a bit of a sizable well, I do believe you're needed else.
Caraca. Pistola de plasma, modulador de energia, zero. Ó, tem armas diferenciadas nesse planeta, né? Será que cada planeta vai ter seu arsenal de armas, mano? Silenciado. Matou 2 e rachadas. Mira nível complexo. Projetos pesados. Projetos longos. Cara que é de plasma. Caraca, granada de plasma deve ser interessante. Como é que compra? Não tem por que não comprar todas as receitas. Obrigado? Poxa, tá. Tá. Boi da cabreira. Aqui, ó. Vou fechar aqui porque eu vou roubar tudo sem querer. Olha meu talento, mano. Meu talento tá roubando tudo. Que foda. Tem nada roubado aqui. Mas pra organizar por coisas roubadas, né?
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble? Such a statement implies the opposite is also true.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Fascinating. Your fear response must be suffering from some impairment. Likely the result of a traumatic brain injury. I'd have to open you up to be sure.
A generous offer, my friend, but I don't think the agent is interested in exploratory surgeries at the moment. Rift worshippers spouting inane theories. They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate? Earth Directorate Agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Mano. Aqui foi a remessa inteira de diálogos, tipo.
You have an abundance
Agora
of
tô com
valid
vontade
options for your
de
next mission destination, Commander.
arranjar essas novas armas aí pra mim.
Zeranium Manufactory or Outpost Opportunity.
This place before the war.
Porque aí não é também. Parece que
Hey, got a distraction for you.
as aranhas do avô, eles copiaram esse pá, né? Eles tinham acabado de fazer um jogo, por que não fazer refazer as mesmas aranhas? Faz sentido eles não quererem, né?
Knew you had my back.
Do you have my back? Bom, pelo menos já não tem mais aranha aqui. Não pode ir, eu não posso passar por aqui. Morri? Caralho, eu tô me dando dano. Meu fone tá cagado. Tá bugando o áudio. Será que é o jogo que tá com o áudio bugado isso agora? Eu assisti um vídeo até agora há pouco.
Stand me back up. Knew you had my back.
Do you have my back? Oh, não tem mais munição pra essa arma, né? A quantidade de bicho aí é limitada, né, por mundo. Se eu matar todos os bichos aqui, fudeu, né? Se eu for farmar os itens dos bichos, vai ter como farmar, cara.
We regret to inform you, Uranium Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Investigas.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with Uranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown? That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Métanier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Ué. Peguei no em abrir. Tô roubando tudo de novo. Tá muito complicado, hein?
Yes, right over here. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of interesting timing. May I see it then? The writ?
Nossa senhora, quanta coisa.
I appreciate your obvious enthusiasm. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator. I'll send word you're en route. But fair warning, I cannot predict what I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. Initial evidence looks and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. This facility has been an archetypical example of constancy and regularity. Ergo, the last place anyone would predict our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, She has also barricaded herself in the operations control room. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions.
Tá vendo nada, mano.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
It evidently originated here. Probably not best for me to talk with you. I'm not cleared to speak with random
not.
factors. The Proctor is a low-functioning functionary at that.
Vai que tem alguma coisa por aqui, mano. Eu acho que eu tô tendo até que falar um pouquinho mais
What are you doing up
alto.
here? How did you get past the gate? Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge. Everything appeared routine at the time. We launched transport pods into space regularly. They get It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it. Anomalous event caused by unknown factors.
Acho que eu não queria saber por completo com todos os detalhes.
Containing a full hold of refined ziranium, bound for orbital platform. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
Será que fica uma granada maneira ali, não? Não tem muito mais o que fazer pra missão principal. Eu quero meu pau.
Initiate Alva, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Hold on. Emergency detoxification initiated. System reset when what's-her-name took over.
Por que não roubar, né? Não tem nada.
I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot. Gallivanting. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. Oh, no, I wouldn't frame it. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. A low-level subordinate. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile uranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alpha seized command of the system and locked. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer door. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse. I am so pleased a reliable party is. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she is no longer a...
Eu quero te avisar. Roubar o robô.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Caraca. Peguei uns negócios aqui que eu não sei se era pra eu ter pego. Agora acho que eu posso criar uma arma maneira, mano. Eu quero criar isso aqui. Ganhar uma dessa, não? Porque eu queria criar ela. Não, irmão. Tac. Uma granada de impacto que causa dano de plasma em área. Deixa um obstáculo. Cacto.
This is. Would you describe the arachnids closely as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate?
Well, aren't you the eccentric
I don't
sort?
know
anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. Just go all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
Na moral.
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Head on in.
Investigator?
Mano. Enfim. Legal. Dá pra te ajudar, mano. Tenho medicina, não tenho. Vocês parecem ter falhado. Preciso de arrombar 8.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now?
E conquistarão. Ah, o tempo 10. E aí, mano?
And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. And who is that you brought with? Another Earth Directorate agent,
Is she talking about me?
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing. Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long arms.
All your endeavors
Eu ia falar algum ditado popular, só que eu esqueci, velho. Promessa feita com as... os joelhos? Eu roubei sem querer, gente. Ai. Olhar mais de perto? Ah, registro muscular no momento instintivo de alvo lançar uma carga no bolso lançado. Trilha. Tem uma arma maneira aqui.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too discreet.
Our Earth. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you...
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my... Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here. And I have... Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different. A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear? I suppose the data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear, presumably by some difficult to... but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave series, but still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. Oh, do be patient with me, dear. I realize I'm only an armchair investigator, but what you and a Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion. Allowing the overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think? Oh, I'm full of have hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores. Your affable displeasure is noted and appreciated. Now then, I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to...
Tem que mostrar mais vezes, lutas diferentes.
Proctor's Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
Falou num link. Caralho.
Standing by with life support.
É resistência.
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander! Revive me!
Acho que eu tô pegando todos os munição de ai. Será que eu tenho alguma arma diferenciada aqui, mano, que tá dando de well. Dano de plasma. Acho que plasma pode ser uma boa contra esses aracnofobos. Revólver incendiário. Over here, okay.
Ah, finally a favorable happenstance. After I became... The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably early. Lockdown and my clumsy fumbling triggered a precautionary security setting. I can't reset it from here, and I'm not... Depends on your level of moxie and... No, you could try jimmying the door open if you have engineering. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner. Though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you. Oh, then what are you waiting for?
Aqui trechinho já, né? E aí?
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is... Well, again, I deeply appreciate your... Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Irmão, preciso dar uma checada aqui nos seus bolsos. Muitos thank yous. Um emaranhado de caixas de comutação, cabos conectados muitos dos sistemas do comando de instalação. E vou notar a evidente reformulação da fiação. Pensar engenhosamente. Você determina que os fios foram especificamente configurados para redirecionar comandos de coordenadas e localização. Legal. Eu posso subir de nível, maneiro.